Hello. In this lesson, I want you to graph and analyze piecewise defined functions. I want you to graph and analyze absolute value and step functions. Some vocabulary you're going to come across are piecewise defined function, piecewise defined linear function, a step function, a greatest integer function, and an absolute value function. A piecewise defined function, our first vocabulary word, just means it comes in different parts. Depending where you are on the graph, you're going to follow different rules. On example 1, we have this piecewise defined function. For any value x that is less than or equal to 3, we're going to use the rule x minus 1. For any rule that's greater than 3, we're going to use the value of -1. So that's going to be a horizontal line going through -1. I'm going to start there because usually with things that are greater than, we just do it like you normally would, except think of it in like point slope form. So what happens when x is greater than or equal to 3? Well, it's not equal to, I take that back. It's just greater than 3. So when x is greater than 3, we're going to think of, I'm going to put 3 in parentheses here because it's not really defined at 3, but you're going to be at -1. At 4, you're going to be at -1. At 5, you're going to be at -1. You probably didn't even need to make this chart to start with. So what happens when I'm at 3, I'm going to put an open circle at -1. And then I'm going to graph it to the right. It's going to be a nice horizontal line. Now, for x is less than or equal to 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick values that are less than or equal to 3. So I'm going to go like 3, 2, 1. I know it's linear, so I don't really need to put the 1 in, but I'm going to do it anyway. So when x is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. When x is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. When x is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So I'm going to graph that over 3, and I'm going to be up 2. Over 2, I'm going to be up 1. Over 1, I'm going to be up 0. There is my line, and I'm going to have a line going to the left, like so. There's your piecewise defined function. On the second part, we're just going to write our rule. So I'm going to say f of x equals and just like I'll use braces here because we're going to come in parts, I'm going to put the positive in first. So when I look at my graph, I'm over 1, 2. So when x is greater than or equal to 2, I'm going to use x equals 1 because I'm up 1. Now my second part of my graph, I notice my y-intercept is down 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to be at -4. I notice my slope is 1. So I'm going to be x minus 4, 1x minus 4. And that's for x is less than 2. It's less than because notice it's not defined here at 2.